He just turned 31 or 30 in the offseason. 31, I think. And he went up. So what I tell you? You feel me? I was telling the nigga Apollo. Cause he asked me about a pass rush. I'm like, man, listen, bro. You want one, you can't get one of them other ones, you know. And if you get the ones you want, you can't get now one of them. Dave and Jason, them boys just became Niners for life. Come on, Measle. Come on, Measle. You seen Xavier Peters, man. Week 6, man. Superstar. Who? Xavier? How he flew? Compared to Travis, you mean Jason? Oh, compared to that Travis. Oh, okay.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the former K-Stater Matthew McCrane to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And this will not be returnable.
He's chasing a rabbit. Legit YouTube shit.
Back of the end zone for a touchback.
Well, I got it up there right now too. I'm playing Stronger Beast. You know what I'm saying? They put it in the chat. For any entertainers, I got them steppers out. First game with these 4 down linemen T Street with these 4 monsters.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That quarterback set for route or two, that young nigga, you know what I'm saying?
49ers. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, with that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Armstrong. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Whatever ball, yo, boy.
This one down to about the 20-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Check 43. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Shift. Hey, watch the edge. Watch the edge. Spot. No.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Yeah, D-Boy, I need you to wake up this year, man. We seeing that receiver, too?
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
On 3rd down, it's Armstrong. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Okay, first drive with these 4 monsters, man. Let's see what happens.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's Stafford. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. There's some two X factors in the middle with some speed muscles on the end.
Throwing on second and long.
Oh, that shit. Oh, Bosa again. Bosa again. Bosa again.
Nick Bosa able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening.
Bosa again, man. We playing up a 4-down line.
We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
After the sack, they'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Alert! Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm coming. Rush in.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to look.
That boy just mulched my niggas, man.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
They got first down. No, we don't need no cone.
He goes, set! 53! Ready! Blue 60!
You got some cone. Them boys ain't having that. You got some cone from? What you talking about? Who you talking about? That boy AJ?
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out and out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
First down, Lions.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, 5-0!
Stafford. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
22. 0. Check. Watch 54. Hey, exit. Watch the pass. 6 guys.
Throwing is Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Oh, I gotta put my dog back at deep tackle. I'll tell you this. This right here.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. The shotgun snap for Stafford. He sets to fire deep.
Oh, son, dog. That's your job right there, my nigga.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
back at DT and just put him there. Oh, excellent.
Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a bit of a daunting task here for this offense as they'll start out at the 1-yard line.
I guess you could easily say there's a whole lot of real estate in front of them if they want to achieve their goal, which is get to the other end zone.
Yeah, 99 yards to go if they want to do just that. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Oh, boy, through them niggas, man. Double team is fucked up.
And that's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Big 20. Hey, dude.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson.
What happened?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they
What the
work
fuck
it
happened?
across midfield. A gain there of 30
I mean,
points.
Mika, what happened there, bro?
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
X3, 218, jump. And middle. Watch 2. Middle. Check.
Now Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor.
Right, we see Xavier out there, man.
But he plays hard on
We
every
see you out there,
down.
And
Xavier.
that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL
Florida State,
sack.
Alabama. I ain't finna let these fuck
Sacks
niggas
a
show me
growing
up,
theme
man.
in this first half. This is
You know what I'm
2nd and
saying?
long.
Florida State shit. Great shit.
Easy alert. Shoot.
Xavier Peters, man.
59.
Minnesota Wade. Minnesota fucking nigga girl all J. Minnesota world, Minnesota Wade. Yeah.
From the 50, it's
It's a
Stafford.
little boy out there, man. It's a little boy out there, man. How we see
Escaping
niggas,
the
man?
pressure right. And they will not get the
Little boy
connection
out
there.
there,
It's
man.
incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there.
Hey, I put it in the chat, man. That's a little boy in my mojo voice.
Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play.
Oh, I
That
said,
means they
hey,
need to
look,
come up with
look,
something
Bill,
here
man,
on
I like
3rd
this
down.
against the Niners, not the,
And unable to connect.
I like us against the
Incomplete.
Niners, not the Saints.
Give them
man.
credit, they took their shot, but it's going
The
to bring up
Niners, they
4th
like us,
down.
man. They stole what they got to.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline
We played
motioning.
the same.
Hey,
We the
why not a
Vikings.
penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them
I
play.
say I
and
like
the
us.
officials are instructed.
Didn't like
If there's
us against the
contact coming
Saints.
from both sides, no
I
flag.
play Breeze
Let them
all the
fight it
time.
out.
Oh,
And
the
forces
team.
4th down. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the 49ers will take over
actually, I had just got this to my doghouse. I
The
just
field
had got to
position
my
game,
nigga
such an
house.
overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complimentary football. Because
And I told my dog, too, it's crazy,
puts the
dog. As soon as I
defense in a
called my
great
nigga
spot,
talking about
doesn't it?
betting, bro.
Gives them a chance
He
if they
came
want
off
to be
and do
aggressive.
nothing now.
Try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing.
My,
It puts them in that
I said
position.
we can't do a fuck
5
thing now,
yards on the
dog.
carry. Good pickup on first down. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback.
They ain't had no
So we'll
business
get together and run
doing
it
that.
and take the pressure off.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
All right, but we ain't got to play now.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hit a nigga up,
They're
Rattler.
going to look to throw.
Hit a nigga up, Rattler.
Open
Hit a nigga up, young boy.
It's complete.
I see you out there,
And
Tracy
he's out
Trey.
right at the 25.
I see
15
you out
for
there,
the
Tracy
Niners
Trey.
there and a
You
first
wanna play with her
down.
like that?
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and
You
incomplete.
get my young nigga some yards, man, because they need some yards and shit, man. They got no receivers, so they got to make some receivers. You feel me? I'm finna make some receivers.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, 40's Mike. 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike. He don't know no better. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking.
2nd and 10.
Oh!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So I just
Tell my
brings us
young
right
nigga
back
out,
to what
man.
you said in the
Don't
beginning.
let him
A
get
great
hit
job
like that,
defensively.
huh?
Nowhere to go
Damn.
with the football. That led to the sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one
Got
deep.
him!
Got his man. Complete.
Got
Pulled out a
him!
gain of 38. A big march
Better not
forward on
pop
the
him in
third
that
down
something. I like that,
conversion.
young boy.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I don't know if hell advanced yet.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Back to throw. Going up top.
Oh, man.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And able to break one
Jason,
tackle,
that boy too
but then
fast for
quickly
that,
brought
man.
down.
That boy too fast.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
We saw him trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the
DG.
perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one
he
positive
needs
to
to
that.
hold
If you
it.
keep
Like
moving laterally,
Jesus sitting on top of that
tend to
division
develop
like the
as game
animal
moves
over
on,
there.
and they can run it back inside
Panther
later.
with a pistol. Panther with a pistol.
180.
Panther with a pistol.
2nd and 9. Stafford looking deep downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Hey, look, Boogie, I was just rolling my guard, bro. I see my phone ringing. I look down, Big Homie. Ron talking about, oh, yeah, Big Homie want to call and talk some shit. I said, I ain't gonna answer the phone for this nigga right now. It's overtime. I'm rolling up. They ain't even gonna call and tell me out.
Switch it, come on, switch it. Watch the safety creep. Check 52.
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Gotta get back in that shit, man.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Strong right. We got three, fellas, we got three. 40's the Lions. Over. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
He'll look to throw.
Man,
Pressure
come on,
gets
man.
to him again. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
All right, here we go. Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's go.
Looking to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards
Man, strong over here in a fucking game, dog. Like,
this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Several times, nigga. Don't make mistakes and shit, but this nigga over here. Like, you can't. And I'm in a funny defense right now too, dog, because I'm trying to keep my guys out there, bro. But they won't put my nigga out there with him.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Yeah, street. I'm playing in front of defense.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
What are they, Fortnite? Oh, that's what you're talking about? Hold on, I got you. I'm out of here.
Throwing again. Stafford. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down, Detroit. 16 yards on the pickup.
First down,
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Omaha, ready to move. Mike, 2. Hey, Charlie. Choose the mic. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Mike 2. Mike 2. Hey. Slam. Watch the slam. Monday.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing a second and a bundle.
Because I'm playing a different defense, just so I can have all of them in the field. But it's working out at the same time, so them boys are back there.
Hey, 50.
Now it's Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. They go to Johnson again. 7 yards there and a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
Set, 180. 54. Alert. Check. Lucky. Shit. Watch the shit.
On first and 10, Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12.
Hey. He's coming. We got double.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Again, it's Johnson. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? Third level run. First level being the D-line and linebacker. Second level in the secondary, the third. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. He goes full extension, and he's got it. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end.
61, matchbox, lights.
Sit down on some shit, man. I'm really not Campbell.
Stafford on first down.
Yes, Lord. Oh, man, why you always doing that, my nigga?
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Check. Crunch. Watch twist.
On first down, Armstrong. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 32-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Mike 51. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Right here, guys.
2nd and 6. He's got Smith here. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
You're supposed to be all the way across the field, sitting over there. What about across the middle? Yeah, you did it. I thought I called it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They bought me to get groceries too. I'm in some other folks out right now.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
A big pickup of 38.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jason Verrett, he'll get the sack as he provides the heat off the corner.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Stafford now to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Alert! Undercut.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Here's Matthew McCrane now for the field goal try. This from 54 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Check.
49, check 49, check 49.
66, roll it, hot. Check out route. Hot,
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got room. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
They'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Catch made by Slayton. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Check 9.
He's cracked. He's checking crack.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Armstrong. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
2nd and 9 now.
Yeah,
it's going to be knocked away and
yeah.
incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but now
Dante
it's 3rd down.
Deebo.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown.
Jump for the ball,
but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
40's Mike. 40's the Mike. Man out, man out, man out, man out. Check, check. 40's Mike. 40's the Mike. 40's the Mike. Echo. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Go. Check, check.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He connected on his first, this from 41. And the 10-year bet knocks it through the goalpost. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
This is the second league I got in. That what his name may be, homie.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that want
Minnesota way a bit, brother.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Hey, man, that's a little boy out there, man. Hey, what about all them holdings and them 2 plays they slipped us early in the drive? I don't hear nobody talking about that shit. Now niggas talking about how we did a little boy. You feel me?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
because there were 2 big holdings they called us for. Even the announcer and the head of referee replayed the shit 2-3 drives later.
Check, blue 60. Quit talking about it and bring it. Check 15, check 15.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
I don't like that neither, man.
The Lions on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throwing right, and that's complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
You ain't going to do nothing with the pistol. I almost feel like I'm naked.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They run, it's Johnson.
I'm talking about the nigga pushed me off corn with the other way.
To the 32, good enough for a 1st down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st down, Lions.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Johnson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to them and go play action, but other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
The busy night continues for Johnson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Set, 280. Watch 2. I got it.
Oh, man.
On first down at Stafford. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Stafford now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford.
Oh, my Lord.
He's got it.
How?
And the Lions have a touchdown.
How?
Kenny Galladay there to make the grab as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter.
And all you niggas routed the fuck up.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Omaha, ready to move. Recon, 132 fighter. Choose the mic. Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together. Mic 2.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
18 yards, first down Niners. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Check 24, check 24. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Check.
On first down, it's Armstrong. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. You and I both know. Well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
It's a part of that. Shoot. Check 99. Switch. Switch. Check 31. Check it. Slam.
They'll keep it on the ground. Armstrong. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Check 25. Check 25. Check green. Whip. Watch the whip. Yeah. SOS. Slam. Check three.
They'll try the left side. It's Armstrong. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Joker. Let's go. 5 on. Mike 40. You better be afraid of me. He's checking. Crash. Check. Kill. Hey. Kill.
Now a give, right side. It's Armstrong. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So the victory here for San Francisco. And partner, I must say, good to see. And it's good to have